Hey, Ronnie. Hi, Shimei. Be right back. Get my coffee. Really funky weather. Been raining on and off today. Oh, that tastes good. Ooh, that tastes good. That tastes good. I needed that coffee today. The weather's been lousy, 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 lousy. Let's see, we got Sandy. You dropped your trash. Oh, yeah. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Amanda. How are you? They don't really care if they dump their trash around here or not. Yeah, UV rays through smoke. Got a lot of smoke up there. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm not riding tonight. The weather's been on and off rainy here today. I think we're getting another storm coming through. How you doing, Catherine? I didn't really expect this weather for June, but it's typical sometimes here you get the June gloom. Thumbs up appreciated, please, if you're just coming in. What a great day today. Package opening. Yeah, I bet you got smoke. Package openings today. My Angel Experience did 2 uploads over there today. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you to my wonderful friends who have been so generous, not only with their time, but sending really cool stuff and things. It's certainly very, very appreciated to have so many thoughtful people in my life. The dumb little things I do on a daily, it's a lot of gratitude. Hey, Smo has made its way over the U.S. Bad air today. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I lived with that for five straight years, Kelly. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Every October we had horrific air quality because we had fires every year. Last year was the first year in years I didn't smell smoke or see an orange sky in October. So I'm intimately familiar with what people are going through. I don't know exactly how to assess the changed patterns of weather and stuff. Some people are very long cycle theorists, and some people think it's changing because of the amount of the hundreds of millions of tons of crap that we've pumped into the air over the, particularly the last 100 years or so. Let's just hope it doesn't reach a tipping point. It's unusual in that location, though, of eastern Canada to have fires and things. Right, kind of a rare experience. Let's go, everybody. Make sure we don't get plowed into somebody crossing the street. That looked like Mew Mew Swan there. Alright, so here we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you. I am going to go ahead. We got RV parking only there. Nice comfortable 64 degrees, but it's been raining on and off all day today. They're calling the fire department. It's coming from Canada where it's so dramatic. Well, it's a rarity for you guys here. You know, we're kind of used to it. The reason we call because so people are freaked out because of PTSD. Anybody that lights a cigarette near them. Hey, Alex. Anybody that lights a cigarette near them, they're freaking out. You know, about wildfires. And here we go again. I can't really blame them. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Once again, it's very important that I thank everybody. I had a really fun box opening today. I hadn't recorded a video in the wall of sound room for months, it looks like. So it was kind of nice to be in there before. MR03, please continue, no matter yet as to what is wrong. Well, wait a minute, Sonny. I mean, what are the symptoms? I mean, what are we doing? Have you been home? Have you been? Well, has he come in here? Might be all we get from Sonny, but we've certainly been thinking about her, praying about her, no doubt about it. Allergies. How you doing, Cindy? What's going on? How you doing, honey? Yeah, we've been thinking about calling you out a lot. It's been like 2 weeks. They still don't know. They still don't know what's going on, huh? Happy birthday, Clint. Go. I thought that tractor was going to come unhitched from its trailer. Okay, well look, honey, you just take it easy, Sonny. I got you, babe. Don't worry about it. You know, you'll provide information as you can. I get it. So, I'm trusting that they'll get it figured out down there. So yeah, no problem at all, Kelly. Thumbs up or appreciated. I'm just kind of keeping an eye around my vehicle today. There's just a massive, I don't want to say unsavory appearing characters around. I don't want to be whacked today here, so I'm just kind of looking from side to side. My eyes are itchy. Yeah, allergies are still bad. I would like to try to at least try to get out to Sebastopol tonight. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. You know, I have a little bit of trauma last year, and I don't know when it was. I got caught out on the bike, and I guess we shouldn't have gone riding. It ended up only being about 10 of us, and I just got soaked to the bone, and it was such a miserable experience to be caught in the rain and on a bike. I kind of vowed never again. I'm not going to be anything except a fair weather rider. Anyway, you guys remember, I was soaked to the bone. That was so miserable. It was like, I think it was like September, October, or something like that. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Please thumbs up. Please thumbs up. Looks like it's going to be a quiet night tonight. I don't know if this chat's advancing or not. No problem. Hey, Wine Country Sprinkle. I did more than sprinkling here. Yeah, it was really going at it here. Enough I don't have to water anything. I guess it all depends where you are. The Bay Area has so many different microclimates. There's no such thing as we can be 15 miles apart and have totally 20-degree differences in temperature and all kinds of loony stuff around here. But that was really cool. The stuff that I got today, I really have to thank Judy. Yeah, hold on a minute, guys. I gotta check this thing. There we go. Oh, hey Nino, how you doing? How you doing? Did you see some of those cool things I got today in packages and stuff? It was, I was like, wow, this stuff is amazing. I got little plastic crows. If we don't have enough crows on the, as if we don't have enough crows on the property, right? Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. So I'm really not sure I don't know of any real news today. I wasn't really following or checking in on anything today. I was doing some other stuff, trying to get enjoying the winter that will never end. Not really, Joe. I mean, we had a good solid rain today, and it's been kind of raining on and off. So it kind of put a damper in my plans. I'll be darned if I'm going to get caught out on a bike again in the rain. But I hope that you are doing well. No, I don't know. It was so glorious to wake up in the morning at 6:30 and the sun is out, but that was only like 2 mornings. So I don't know. We just can't seem to break out of this spring weather pattern. Now we're known here for the June gloom. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be July. Who knows? I don't know. But good to see you, Joey D. Good to see you. Hey, Joni, what's going on today? I got to catch up on your welding video. Last week, Mr. Crow kept leaving surprises in my bird baths. Well, I'm kind of, it's a big crow, as if we don't have enough. So I guess I'll just hang it on a string tonight. What's up, Trog? Well, it's a pain here. We just can't seem to. I don't know whether I should be happy or not. Just viewed your last video. Would you like my thoughts? Of course, that was my angel video. And the more you think about it, the more compelling a story it becomes. How you doing, Mouse Toes? When I think about, and if you guys haven't seen it, I'm not going to give a spoiler alert, but it's a heck of a story. Just gloom in Long Beach. Hey, Hobotron, how are you? Good to see ya. My sweet peas like this weather. I mean, this stuff is doing good. Would we have would we have any setting of tomatoes? I kind of doubt it. You get the yellow blossoms, but I don't think they're going to set tomatoes. I think it's too chilly. So I don't know. I have faith we'll be screaming and hollering by the time it gets to July. We'll be nice and toasty. Yeah, I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts. I have baby bell peppers. All right. Well, I guess bell peppers are also nightshades. So, well, I guess you can set fruit. There you go. How have you been, Mouse Toes? I can imagine you're awful busy. Yes, the virgin mother comes in the form of the wind. An open door may reveal more of her hard mind protecting you, Rosie. Well, the weird thing is I don't want to give a spoiler alert, but that door is always locked. Been working at Fish and Smelly Cat. What's going on? Alien UFO disclosures is upon us. Thoughts. This is going to rattle some people's cages. I do not believe that there's any extraterrestrial intelligent life out there. I think in the broad scope of the universe, I firmly believe that we are alone, the one and only. I just don't think when it happens, I'll be as impressed as anybody else when an alien spaceship lands in Times Square. Then I'll be super impressed. Until then, I can't think of any coherent support for life existing elsewhere. If there is, I will be mad. It's not in the Bible, right? So, amongst other issues, I think it's amazing we've gone as everything I ever see is a blob that moves quickly, three lights that are moving and tracking in sequence, right? I just can't ever get a clean shot. Well, thank you, Deb. Little green men like collard green with vinegar and bacon. I don't know. I could be dead. I'll be eating a plate of crow. I will be. I will be doing a crow pie right in front of you guys. Yum yum, yum yum. I think it's always interesting clicks and views, but as far as the factual reality, yeah, I said if it happens that it's real, I'll be the first one to say, wait, right? I'll be the first one, and Ronnie will serve it up. I'll have a plate of crow. I'll have a whole pie. I'll have it for a week. Now that's just as Ronnie would tell you, these thoughts are just roses, yes. So, the school of disbelief. But I was asked, so I answer as clearly and as I possibly can. It would not fit within the scope of my beliefs at this point in time. We are too far away, but at least we're going to somewhere else. Well, some consider will be fallen and therefore better than the mass alien with the cover up for Christian rapture. Yeah, well, I'm not a proponent of the rapture myself, but people can definitely interpret things the way they want. But a cover up implies some sort of nefarious cooperation, and I think it's too big of a story to have. Uh, you know, People can't even be silent about whether they had an affair with the president or not. So, right, I don't expect a secret about aliens to be any better kept. How you doing, Barry? My wife Muffin is the one that emailed you about that huge. Yeah, thank you, RK. You know what? It's too much for me. If you detrans and go conservative, well, I'm probably having my surgery next month to get the airbags out. Do you ever see yourself relocating to a more conservative area? No, Joni. I like it here. And to tell you the truth, I don't think my world out here would give a hoot one way or the other. I could go down the street pretending to be a basketball, and I don't think anybody would look sideways at it. Hey, Alan, I could pretend to be, you know, uh, I don't know, Mighty Mouse or something, and nobody would even look sideways at it. It's a slow process for me. But as far as being in a more conservative, area, I just don't really see that happening. Given my age, yeah, not worried. It's just like people are either going to be your friends. Uh, the upper tier of society can keep a secret. I don't think so, Trog. I don't. I disagree with that. If the upper tier of society could keep a secret, there would never be any such thing as insider trading prosecutions. Yeah, well, thank you. I always say you either love the cup or you love the water. It's one or the other, right? So I never worry about that. I never think twice about the future will take care of itself, whatever it's bound to be. But the Alien release was approved. Yeah, but I don't think there's still nothing definitive about it. Right? All I see is jumbly nonsense. Right? We can put a guy on the moon and we can send a Hubble space telescope up, but we can't get a clear picture of something. I'm going back in early July, Mouse Toes, to gut the bathroom and put in a new bathroom there, and to fix the sign outside. So it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 week operation. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I can. The good news is it does not require a shower installation, so should be okay. So be videos coming on the channel. Uh, and then in late July, I'll probably take a week or two off. Yeah, good. Your mom's doing well on vacation with her CPA as we speak. Some vacation. Uh, pick the last person you want to be deserted on the desert island with. It's a tough insurance agent, accountant, right? Oh, they went to Vegas. That's cool. That's cool. We all have to make our own ways in life. There's no. Don't ever live your life. You live your life from the inside out. Right? Don't ever live your life in seeking approval of others. And of course, UFO does not mean a different planet. Just it's unidentified. Yeah. Dog is at the doggy hotel. We build great things and grow. Yeah. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Absolutely. I've just been taken in a journey where there is no turning back. There is no further reevaluations or things. I have seen the future and have seen myself written upon it. And I am infinitely more happy now than I have before. Yeah, we will thrive on the island. On the island. We do it island style. Yeah, the D-Day guys were pretty incredible in Omaha Beach, and the Canadians too. And it's quite an operation, the largest amphibious landing operation in history. It took a lot of guts to when those when those front doors opened on those transport ships, and all you can hear is pop, 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 machine guns, and you're supposed to run out and hit the beach. You talk about guts. What a day of blood. That's a benchmark against which bravery should be measured. Occurs deadly slope. Well, technology moves. It let both come together and find a happy or unhappy medium. Trug. I believe that things are going so quickly that young people are not even capable of forming an idea of what they want to be in life anymore. The paradigms are shifting so quickly now that it's like they're flying along on a hand strap on the outside of a subway car through a tunnel in ever increasing speed, and not even getting a chance to stop and consider life around them. Life can happen too fast that you can't even make sense of yourself within it anymore. Yeah, a lot of them were seasick. A lot of them probably, yeah, God love them, man. They were the greatest generation. Would like to be able to enlist, yes. When you think about how uh, masculine society was then and how much better ordered it was, and you think about how effeminate society is today. See, ascend to see a women. I was watching the Baltimore, Washington Methodist Church annual shindig get together about voting whether to leave the Methodist Church because the LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ plus situation, and this one female pastor stands in a microphone and says she wants to smash the other minister in the face. Right? I'm like, whoa, right? And the other minister's like, I'm going to press charges on you. And I mean, feminism's rise has definitely been a two-edged sword. I love the way Rosie says that. Oh, the LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ plus community. Well, we're adding on cars at the speed of light, which is fine. I mean, I don't. It's fine. I don't have any. Be yourself, but understand yourself in the context of where you came from and whence you will go. That's all. But I was like, whoa, and Bishop Easterling, who's the bishop for the conference area, is like, her eyes are like, I can't believe you just said you want to smash this guy in the face. Yeah, thank you, upping the game. Thank you, I appreciate it. My heart's just not in that any. I'm not the same person I was back in at the turn of the year. I had a vision of the future, which I will never share on here. But some of us all have a moment. Somebody was also talking about the way that shows are. I don't watch TV really, but they're talking about the way shows are written these days. That the women are always the lead characters and the smart ones, and the guys are always the dumbbells and the like the dumb blonde roles these days in shows. And right. Yeah, it's too personal. I don't. It doesn't. It wouldn't be of any benefit to anybody else. It was a moment of personal enlightenment for me, a very critical one. Hey Shimei, how you doing? But I don't think in my life I would had ever heard females wanting to smash somebody's face in, and a minister dumbing down a man burn as a manly man. Yeah, well, I'm just saying we have this, what I call the rise of the manscaping culture, where we need to get men smooth and. No, I think I'll keep this name as just my journey. It'll always be my journey. Mouse toes. That's the I love you in Vern. I love your sunbeam mixer. That's what I really love. No, I started this channel to broadcast my life, and I will always be known. My nickname growing up was Rosie, because I always had rosy cheeks, man buns, clear polish on men's nails, and I don't care what people do. Been your nickname. It's been my nickname since I can ever remember. Grade school and stuff, like just like I guess Rosie Greer. I don't know. It's always stuck with me wherever I went. I like the name. I can still hear my mother and father calling me that. Yeah, it's nice we walk together. I mean, I'm not going to be leaving YouTube, and there wouldn't be any reason to share my life, my experiences, continue with the things I do, and granted, Middle Point, Madtown, relaxed him. Yeah, I mean, it was just uh, he was. I certainly wouldn't insult Rosie Greer if I walked up to him and he was doing needlepoint. I think I'd be apt to be kind of respectful at 6 feet 9 and 440 pounds or whatever. Yes, sir, Mr. Greer. Yes, sir. No problem. I think that's what makes all of our journeys so special. Is we're all so unique. Right? We're all ending up at the same place though at the end. We're all going to punch the ticket. I'll never understand this new way of life in manscaping. All the and I don't want to. It's a very subtle cultural shift. I told you I got a flyer from from Crunch Fitness or whatever, and there was this gal on the front that was lifting like 15 pound, like a curl, leaning over a bench or something, and it looked so very masculine. It looked almost frightening. She was so masculinized looking in that. I thought, whoa. I kind of wish I'd saved that, but. Uh, I'd love to know the priest's life before he was called. Well, just get your answers together. We'll have another sit down session. Uh, you know what, Noreen? I just got the itchy eyes, but I'm doing okay, babe. How you doing? I think men are more macho than ever, all thugged out and tatted up. I don't think tats gives good cover for masculinity or femininity because I actually see more women with tattoos than men. I just got resistance bands. I want to tone, add a little muscle. There you go. I would say that this California is kind of on the vanguard of that, Joni. I wouldn't expect in Kentucky to see that so evidenced. I forgot that you're down in Kentucky there, right in the middle of the Bible Belt. Yeah, Rosie Greer was with Robert F. Kennedy in the Ambassador Hotel, and today may be the day, June 6, might be that 1968. He was in the going through the kitchen of the Ambassador Hotel, and Rosie Greer was with him. Yeah, today might have been the anniversary date. I wore makeups and such when I was young. For me, I was relying on that character's strength until I was able to merge the two better. That's good. Look, I don't begrudge anybody's journey. Hey Jasmine, how you doing, sweetie? Rachel Ray's shepherd pie. Doesn't it put mashed potatoes on top of uh, pie shell on the bottom with like beef stew in it, and then mashed potatoes on top, something like that? Yeah, or some of our journeys are just a bit more colorful than the norm. Yeah, I mean, I've had an incredible life. I mean, I've lived overseas for 5 years in the most foreign place I could think of. I mean, I've had an amazing life. Miss men wearing sweaters. Hey, Eddie. I don't know if you heard Mouse Toes. There's a claim that Cat the Glamorous Life passed away. A journey is something you accomplish in an RV. Who knew Troglodyte was the Mark Twain of the chat? What about Star Trek, Star Wars, Close Encounter that they're going based on true stories? Alex, I don't know. We had Flash Gordon. I remember the space age. Everybody was gaga over Mercury 7 and Redstone rockets and Alan Shepard. And if I'd asked the average person in here who was the first person in space, I doubt for America, I would doubt anybody would have said Alan Shepard. Right? People were all gaga. Yeah, it's supposedly she died on the operating table or something. I'm not sure. I've taken it with a huge grain of salt until I see verifiable proof, because it is the Boyd after all. So we always have to. It's called a GOS morning, grain of salt. So I don't know. Vegas Vixen had texted me overnight and into this morning, so I'm probably going to meet up with her in Vegas. What is for dinner? I have thawed out a piece of chicken. I would love to have some pepperoni chicken tonight. Yeah, I don't, Mouse Toes. I'm from Missouri, right? I'm in the show me state. I don't believe it unless it's right there in front of me. So things aren't going to change that. They're not going to appear to change that radically on the channel here. Things are going to move forward with the same crap we've always done. Channel shall remain exactly the same. What is a religious vision? It's a vision that puts you into the future, Alex. You're the star. Yeah, Jasmine's like so true. Can't believe we've been around the block. Jasmine, we've been around the block a few hundred times, right? Did you ever go on that bike ride? Yes, I did, Queen. I went on that bike ride many times. Yep. It's a personal, it's a very personal thing. But I don't put things out. I don't want to shock people and have people's hair catch on fire and stuff. It's something I keep myself. Hey, Anne Marie, how are you? How you doing, sweetie? What great stuff people sent me, man. Did you guys see the package openings in my angel story today? The important thing is I'm happier. Not that I've ever been an unhappy person, but I am really very much feel like I'm in the flow of the way things should be within my own life and being now. It's wonderful. I sleep like a baby. I haven't taken a gummy since around Christmas time. Just feeling good. Just very content. Very in other words, if I was to go tomorrow, I would feel okay. Not that I want to hasten my demise, but I don't have any fear. That's the definition of peace. Yeah, be coming up, Naomi. Later in June, a little bit. So if you guys didn't see today, two videos went up. Some great unboxings today. Some really cool stuff. And then my angel story. I don't want to put a spoiler alert on it. I can't wait to meet Alan as well. I forget about that. I want to know what Alan looks like. Well, people have the choice whether to be on camera or not, so I have always respected that. So I've already cleared it. Naomi's fine, and she's cool with it. So we'll just see what happens. Love your choice of words. Content is a peaceful place to be in life. It is, Ake. It is. That's the definition of peace. To me, is if I think most of our angst comes from contemplating our we're the only species on planet Earth that's capable of contemplating our own demise. I'm not talking about the elephant that goes wandering off because it's going to drop dead in a day or two. It doesn't have any cognition of something beyond. That's cool, Alan. Doesn't have any thought about that. We stand alone in that regard. People want to always talk about how we have just evolved and blah blah blah. Well, there's so many things that differentiate us from the other 249,999 species on planet Earth. It's remarkable. I have hey cameras. Oh, smelly cat. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're cute as a button. Cute as a button. Oh, he's got a nice voice. Noreen. A button, not a butt. Cute as a button. What makes people beautiful? It's the totality of their being. I mean, that's the reality of stuff. It's the whole package. Beauty shines through no matter what. Getting old can do a number on one's looks, but it also separates out what really matters in life from what doesn't really matter. You know, if you think that Kim Kardashian will never be staring down age 60 or 65, well, then she'll be doing something that has never been done before in the history of the world. And it's the inevitable flow of life. It's just very few people stop and consider that flow. And Island Gold shows up once in a while. Hey, Tio. Men don't seem to. Well, I don't know if men don't seem to think that way. Men beyond a certain age think that way. Okay, once men reach 50, especially say age 50 or whatever, they've been around the block a few times. They know what really holds stuff together. They know what really, really matters. That's why this priest, Father Ripperberger on YouTube, who's an exorcist, but he doesn't talk too much. He's taught, oh, marry a woman of virtue, no matter what she looks like. You'll always be happy. It's a lot to that. Let's see. I miss you, Cindy. I hope we can hand one of these. Yes, we can. We definitely can. I don't know anybody. What? I don't think it's anybody you would know, Trog. Somebody from the old boy at the old bottom of the YouTube community. Absolutely, Cindy. We'll make that happen as soon as we get a decent stretch of weather here, or we can meet up for lunch or something. And the weight loss did a number on my drew out the wrinkles and made my confidence. Hopefully, after a tuck, I'll be more comfy. Um, you do whatever you want to do. Yeah, no problem, Cindy. Sounds good. If that's where your journey takes you, you tuck away, honey, tuck away. You're speaking the truth about that road. There's some people that never learn. Well, our expectations are high because our ideas of happiness are very skewed these days. We're getting less and less. We're further and further adrift of things that really make us happy, and we're more and more invested in the material world of the senses, the five senses. Got on. Okay, Cindy, good to see you, sweetie. A lot of the problem today is we just we don't value ourselves enough. We just put ourselves out too cheaply. I'm certainly a case of that. What's the most better ghetto place you ever been in? Baltimore City, by far, by light years. To the extent I wouldn't even get out of the car. I mean, front porches caved in, roofs on front porches, buildings bowed out because of weather intrusion, and barking dogs, and weeds growing, and stinkweed trees, and people screaming and hollering at each other and shooting. Yeah, I would say that's about it. I firmly believe we can only be valued in life to the extent that we value ourselves and hold ourselves as important in the scheme of things. And in society through history, women have been the upholders of morals and dignity in society. That's the most ghetto place I've ever been to. Uh, I will not cower in the dust. Maryland, my Maryland. Smelly cat, be proud of who you are. If the world doesn't like it, tough, right? One of the things about the internet, it gives people free license to treat people terribly without consequences. So you do this for 10 years and it's just a fact of life. Hey Cass, how you doing? These days we tend to think of people as what they can do for us. Like me, but I have damage after once being so large. I just want to, yeah, it's, hey, hey, Smelly cat, I love you, honey. Judy, thank you so much, honey, for the really cool box of tchotchkes today. That was great. That was great. I opened it up and there's Billy Joe Spears. What a great box. The plates. Now, what were the plates for? For the cats or for me? I was kind of at a loss about the I don't want to give a spoiler alert, but I was kind of at a loss about the plates. Yeah, I got the hat. She sent some really cool stuff. Yeah, like Kitty, let me brush them. Anyone that's criticized is actually voting their self-criticism. You got to be very tough. You have to be very hard show. You have to be very firm within your own being that nobody can rock that. Nobody can rock that inner being. Right? We invest too much in the opinion of others, and therefore we live our lives as slaves to other people's opinions and thoughts. You'll never have happiness that way, trying to be somebody else, trying to model after somebody else. All you'll do is just agonize yourself. Canada wildfires, yeah, nothing. PC Carver's up in that. Yeah, Melissa, I had some peanuts before. I think one's coming up right now. Melissa always sends me the peanuts. I'm so happy. I'd like to sit out there, have a little shot of cognac, and eat a few peanuts in the evening. Yeah, I don't have any, yeah, I do got drink. That's a good idea, Naomi. That's what being on the internet, it really builds you up a really tough skin. It was so bad here a couple weeks ago. We were declared the worst air quality. We've been there before, Ms. Pudwina. How you doing? If you have self-doubt, it can be devastating, but you have to ask yourself from whence the origin of your self-doubt comes from. Internally, in an appraisal of your own deficiencies, or externally from the opinion of others. Yeah, thank you, Cass. I don't recall that Albert Einstein probably ever brushed his hair in his life, but nobody ever criticized Einstein for looking like he just got plugged into an electric socket, right? Hey, Jen. Yeah, be careful, honey, close to the wildfires, so might be good to get an N12 mask or whatever it is. You creator, be a moderator, not be mean. Well, we're in an unfettered world where if there's no consequences to striking out at somebody, then right, you either grow a very tough skin, and of course people around you get punished like crazy, but Either rise above it or sink into it. Yeah, you need to protect yourself from inhalation of that. We went through all that 2012, 13, 14, or 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. I like the I like the honey peanuts, honey roasted peanuts. Yeah, I'm surprised on TikTok because you can get booted off and disciplined so easily over there. If you look at somebody sideways, they peanuts are not your friend. Yeah, well, we know that. We know in your case that peanuts are lethal. What kind of peanuts do you like? I like the honey roasted ones. Planters honey roasted peanuts. Yeah, you need to limit your outdoor time. Yeah, Judy was wonderful. Take care of your dame on Discord really quick. No worries, honey. Take care. Do what you need to do. I think we have an off night in the NHL Stanley Cup tonight. Have you ever been to London? I have, honey. Quite a few times, beginning in 1974. I used to fly from Hong Kong to London and back when I worked in China. 15 and a half hours flying to nonstop and 15 hours coming back. Every 2 weeks or so, every 3 weeks, fly in for meetings in London. Stayed at Kensington High Street area, Kensington Close Hotel. Enjoyed London immensely. Got, if you pardon the language, shit-faced on quite a few times with my pals and had a good time. What was the answer? What did we say? I don't know. I didn't. What was the question? Oh, I guess I missed that. Why did she send the plates? Let me see. You know, when Bird is. Oh, okay. There we go. When Bird. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so I got paper plates if Bird wants to partake of the dinner. That's a great idea. Then he can refrain from washing a dish for another year. That's good. He needs one of you ladies in his life. I was thinking those two kids got out of the car. They looked like they're about 22. They both had jean jackets on. Her hat's backwards. It's like, wow. Yeah, that was great. That makes sense. That's a really good idea, Judy. You know, when I make a big dish like of shrimp fried rice or chili or something, have you been checking the Ukraine situation lately? Thoughts? Not so much, except they blew that damn recommend. Look at Shimei. My doctor recommended shredded wheat and or protein for breakfast. There you go, Shimei. I'm going to go back to oatmeal for a while. I know that blowing that dam creates more problems down in the Crimea than it does for Ukraine. So it's going to just keep escalating up and up, and it's going to be, can you top this or can you top that? So it's probably going to end up in an all-out conflagration. It's certainly not de-escalating. But I think that Russia realizes it has a tiger by the tail. Here comes this beautiful Lazy Days. Look at the shape this thing is in. This beautiful Lazy Days RV. Really nice condition, well kept. Unbelievable. That's the kind of vehicle to have right there. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, did you tell me you only had Nutty Nuts Cheerios? Yeah. Yeah, that one was kept in beautiful shape. I could actually handle that rig and be pretty comfortable in that. I just had problems with, I just didn't like maneuvering. Yeah, is Kiwana in here? I don't see her in here. She's a very, oh, how you doing, Kiwana? She's a very gifted presenter and cook. Her son is on there once in a while and stuff, so she's very gifted. Yeah, too much sugar and Honey Nut Cheerios. Too much sugar. Sugar is not your friend. Then again, then again, Shemay will tell you shredded wheat's not my friend either. I don't know what that guy is doing there. I love shredded wheat. I love the crunch of it. I like the mouthfeel, but then again, I like coconut. I like the mouthfeel of coconut. It drives some people crazy. It drives some people out of their mind. Those Nutty Buddies Nestle ice cream cones, huh? That's cool. Yeah, I love coconut. I'm with you, Kiwana. I just love coconut so much. When I make pancakes, I throw coconut and coconut extract in. Yum, yum. So good. Coconut cream pie. It's a very delicious eat. Easy to make too. No, we had rain on and off. Doesn't rain on and off today. Pineapple. Well, the ones I made were coconut with shredded coconut in the batter and coconut extract as a flavoring. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Tara likes it when I make the peach coconut pancakes or waffles. It has bits of peach in it. Is that like bomb pops? Do a different video on the different ways to eat shredded wheat. Man, I just bust it up into the bowl and pour a little milk on it, throw a few raisins in, and sprinkle a little sugar on it and go to town. You know, like a farm hog. But I think I think I'm gonna cut over to oatmeal. Just gassy grandma didn't even pull into a spot. Like she's hanging right in the middle of the. There you go. Pull on in. There you go. That's it. That's what you want to do. Oh, I homemade ice cream. I like homemade ice cream. I try to make that 2 or 3 times every summer. It'd be good. I can handle. I like the flavor. Steel cut is good. I like the texture of that. I like very textural things like that in my mouth. Like sugar cookies are less appealing to me than a highly textured cookie. I got my coffee already, babe. I've drunk it, and I'm drinking a little bit of water now. I think I just really love butter pecan and French vanilla. What is something that you never buy for yourself that you need? Boy, I try to live a really slimmed down existence. I don't know. I just commented on her video last night. She's around. I'm trying to think of what is something that I needed I wouldn't get. Cookies. I don't know. That's a really good question. I try not to have a lot of stuff around.
Is that you? Can you park here?
Yeah, it's after 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. You're all good. Oy vey. Am I crazy? I hope you're out of it. Well, thank you, honey. It's been, what would I like that I would never buy myself? Let's give that a moment's thought. You guys can jump in if you want on that. What would I buy that I would not buy myself? Not too many people listening to you. I don't know what that means, JD. Not that many people listen to me anyway. If you could play a musical instrument, what would it be? If I could play a musical instrument, well, it would be the piano and the organ. There's nothing better than being able to play a piano. Hey, Rio. Oh, cello. I'm trying to think. What would I buy? What would I get that I would never buy myself? I guess I would never buy myself a nice pen. I remember years ago I had like a cross pen. It was like goldish. And that's something that I would never buy myself again. Like a nice pen. I have all these bank pens, and they're just, you reach a certain age where you'd like to have just a really nice pen sometimes to have. Does that make sense? Yeah, they don't make it easy in New Jersey. You better start earlier too. Well, I don't want to get, I've exploded pens all over me, but I just think a good ballpoint pen. Right, that's something that I think is really nice. Not a gold one, it's just a nice cross pen. Yeah, I think that's something that I just think everybody should have in their life, is like a really nice writing thing. I used to write everything in pencil all the time. Yeah, that's all I got is boxes of paper made dollar a box pens and stuff. And there's nothing that makes you want to hold on to that. Oh, it does. I don't want anybody buying me one, Dad. But I'm just saying that's something that I wouldn't buy myself. And please, good Lord, don't do that, because I'll lose it. That's my propensity to do that. Right. But it's an interesting, and I don't know what happened to it. I think my wife gave it to me. When I got a job in Hong Kong or something. I can't remember. It was really nice. It stayed with me for years. I liked the way you twisted it to get the point. It was just a really nice, right? You pulled that out and you were somebody. It's like Goodfellas, you were somebody. You pulled that pen out and, yes, you didn't have to say anything. You were good. You were a Goomba. Like Johnny Sack would pull that out, right? Can I borrow your pen, Johnny? What are you, crazy? You schlemiel, get out of here. Right. Yeah, I don't calligraphy. I really don't have any interest in calligraphy, but I do admire people that do it. Back in the day, cross pens were pretty spendy, but they were a nice gift, because people tend to, the more, the more valuable something is, the more people tend to hold on to it. I say, as I've gone through about 10 pairs of Wayfarer glasses from Ray-Bans. But these days, you feel like that's like a real extravagance to have something like that. And the whole world just functions on cheap pens and things. But there's some people that, their whole ensemble, all the way down to the pen, is well thought out on a daily basis. Yeah, he said it as a Goomba, yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about? One of us should come down and take care of it. Shimei, if you're going to get a gun permit, you better start the process. The tenor of the times is going to move against you in your process, so. Yeah, that's what I say, Amanda. They're the kind of men that you would date. You can imagine Dave, right? You could certainly imagine Dave of David Luna. You could certainly imagine him as a financial advisor with a white button-down shirt and a nice red tie, a really nice Brooks Brothers tie, reaching into his pocket and having the inside of his sport coat pocket and having a nice cross pen there. And if you were signing a contract or something, you'd be like, wow, this guy's like really got it together, right? I mean, it's like, this ain't no Bic pen. This ain't no junky Dollar Tree, right? There's something bespoke about it, as we call. Alan says, I'm impressed by the founding fathers of the country, how well they could write. This was, education was a very thin layer at that time, Alan. And the founding fathers of this nation were certainly in the upper tiers as far as wealth and education were concerned. There were very few schlemazzles that were involved in writing the Declaration of Independence, right? So you were looking at the upper crust of writing back then. Hey Jody, how you doing? Yeah, for social media in a day, they needed a pen, exactly. Nowadays, it's just grab whatever's around, so it doesn't have any real meaning anymore. Doesn't make it easy. Lauren, I gotta get it from the state police was out of the way. I'll tell you. Yeah, well, you got to start the process early. If I don't miss my guess, you won't even appear before the state police until the end of the process. You need to get the application and fill it in. Cursive seems to be leaving us with as well. Yeah, I don't. Well, cursive could be an evolutionary. It's like writing in Gothic style. It's like dividing with. We don't do long division with Roman numerals anymore either, right? XCMVII divided by CDVII, right? Could be a natural consequence. We don't need to have cursive anymore, right? It's just it's outlived its function. Our education makes seven education look like a dummies book series. Well, people were a lot more. They took a lot more natural philosophy courses and studied the great books more than we do today. Very few people contemplate anything today except their own navels. So, yeah, my writing is terrible. Yeah, it's a good day today. We're just chewing the fat a little bit here. When I took the LSAT, hers required for the written portion. Yeah, I took that too. Uh, did you see Rosie's? Yeah, I've got Bird one too. Bird, two shirts were sent in. My writing was once pretty decent, but arthritis fixed that. Yeah, the old handwritten documents in the old English style. And you should sell T-shirts fashioned like the apron Nino gave you. My problem, Tio, I'm not mercantile enough. Yeah, well, nobody can really read My cursive follows my language, my Baltimore ease, very flowing and sloppy and flowing from word to word with a minimum of movement of the pen. I was really impressed by Thomas Jefferson and how much he accomplished. Thomas Jefferson was, farmer, statesman, thinker, philosopher. He was also a tremendous architect, developed, designing Monticello in Virginia and stuff. It was, people believed in a very strong liberal arts tradition of education that you can accomplish a few things, right? You weren't very narrowly studied. I think that was very important. Probably our trip to running around Pennsylvania with Washington. That's cool. Uh, he was also the one that ensconced the most important principles in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. Proverbs 4:1. What are we doing on that? Uh, Pay attention and gain understanding. Shimei, would you please post Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31? As you get older, it's harder to keep the letters level on the bottom line. As you get older, it's harder to keep yourself level. uh, wisdom. Hands were a mess. That's a shame. Thumbs up or appreciate if you're in and enjoying the chat this evening. Oh. It's the itchy eyes. I'm trying like crazy to keep my hands out of my eyes here. Oh. Have you already from? Yeah, I think I have at a Chinese buffet. Benjamin is an expert swimmer. There we go. Hebrews 10:13. It's a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. There you go. Just to brighten your day. Somehow or another, the really horrific stuff in the Bible's kind of been downplayed and sort of put on the down low over the last 20 years, 30 years. Why, Anton Smith? Because you don't do what you're supposed to do. That's why. I want Shimei to deliver a real barn burner preaching. I want her to beat people into the ground in that church. How much longer will the Treasury keep I don't know, Trog. Probably the game is coming to an end as interest rates rise here. My expectation is that interest rates will be embarking on their next upswing, which will probably take us in the area of between maybe 5 and 7%, somewhere in that range. The money needs of the United States have just almost reached to the point where they're sucking all the oxygen out of the room. I grew up in a church that was a preacher with you, felt like he was talking straight to you, made you want to cry. Good. That's good. You better have your cage rattled when you walk out of there. You better have fire in the seat of your britches. That's what the world needs today. Some of that 190 proof barn burners. People leave the church, their hair standing on them. How was church today? Oh, it's great. Are you going to go to breakfast? No, I lost my appetite this morning. It's a nice thought. Hey, Prancer, how you doing? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. No, I think I lost my appetite this morning. I would guess the preachers have to be a little bit more. Oh, they have to be so much more delicate now because you have to worry about congregational numbers. Lest somebody be chased away from the seats because you just lowered the boom a little bit on them. Oh, I love church, but many. Chickley when I went with her. God bless you too. I'm glad to see you in here. I don't see you too often. I hope you're watching, so that's good. I'm exacting. They'll kick you up. Well, that's what I'm saying. You'll be what do they call that? When your voice gets silent on the internet, you'll be what's that term they use? I don't know. There's a term that they use when you'll be shut down or something. I think so much of you'll be canceled. Exactly. So much of you'll be canceled. That's exactly it. So much of church today is tickling the ears of the congregation and telling them what they want to hear. How you doing, Scottish? No, that's it. You're canceled. That's exactly the term. There was a priest, Father Isaac Mary Rayla, Reylea, and he used to preach about the four last things, and used to go out on these missions, and people's hair was catching on fire in seats. Right? They canceled him out and stuck him in some low ceiling, I don't know what the hell it was, somewhere, old retreat house somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Timbuktu. That's nice, Naomi. They canceled him right down. I said, brother, you're bad for business. What's up, MR? How are you? Sure, they're more. Yeah, they. You have to think about. You have to think about the messages, the way you deliver the message. So, uh, I think it used to be about the salvation of souls, which is the prime directive of pastors and priests and rabbis and things like that. So, nice to see you, MR. I'm trying to work with Bird to make some time so that we can get you unblocked over there. You're censored in the business. Yeah, they called that canceled. Scottish, I hope you're doing well. I saw a religious school choir being silenced in the Capitol. They were just singing. I don't know, T.O. I don't know. Might have been something else going on. Some of these choirs are prepossessed sometimes with their own greatness. Sometimes somebody needs to just throw a shoe at them. uh, it's like, really? Yeah, Amanda. I mean, that's it. Some of them are just right. It's all about me. It's all about my choir, right? It's just like, sorry, we're trying to conduct business here. My daddy was a Pentecostal minister, but he was never loud and out of line. Daddy had sincere compassion for people and animals. Miss him. Anton Smith, who am I to tell you what you can or can't not wear in church? Thank you, Mr. I need to get it. He's got to make time. I talked to Charlie. He's got to make time to sit down with me and do it. I can't chase him. He's got to come after me. So I don't suppose to tell you. Thank you, Mr. I don't propose to tell you, Anton. What? It's not my place. I'm nobody. I'm not a good communicator when speaking. Yeah, it's cool. Mm. I don't think I've ever told one person. Some people have asked me my advice, and I'll tell people. Have asked me my opinion, but I can't recall as I ever told anybody what to do. Paying your taxes. Thank you, MR. We'll get you squared away. It's great to see you. I can't even. I wish somebody would send the link to your channel to my. Is it possible somebody that has the app could see MR's channel so I can unblock him on my other channel? I cannot find his name down in the list. If somebody would send me the link to his channel, I could click on the channel and then go up to the little dots on the top and unblock. And Lord only knows how it ended up, and I have no idea. Uh, yeah, I think churches are so afraid of offending people these days that they're some measure of them are afraid to talk about salvation anymore and all that. So oh, thank you, Shimei. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. So I can get that. That's good. I'm looking forward to that. So I can get that straightened out. That's good. All right, let's go, man. I got to whiz. Oh, brother. Of course, this thing's not charging the phone. Thank you. Well, what an undependable thing. I think probably a little later on in June. I want that to coincide with a little personal downtime in Sonora. Doing dishes and making coffee. I think getting canceled just pertains to social media. It's a social media term, which means you were bad for business. You're too controversial. Yeah, thank you, Judy. I don't want to give a spoiler alert, but I hope all of you check out the Guardian Angel story today. I'll have more comment on that tomorrow. I don't want to give a spoiler alert to people that haven't seen it, but let's just say that was the more I reflected on that, the more incredible it was. The lady would ask me if they thought they would go to heaven or hell. It was said they didn't know, geez. Yeah. It was mind-blowing when it happened. I looked at Father Creer, and he's just like, well, it's like another day at the office for him. Well, that was your guardian angel that pulled your sack out of the fire. That's it. I was like, wow, wee. Jerry was in the other night. Well, I think for the most part, when we think about the term getting canceled, it has to be like a Joe Rogan. You're too controversial for YouTube. Your message upsets the sensibilities of the viewers. Wonder what the cops are doing here. I guess somebody got offed. I don't know. What do we got? Field evidence branch. They're out there collecting evidence. That's what I take to mean getting canceled is you're too hot. You're too radioactive, right? You're just too controversial. You might upset people. Look at that dark sky up there. Whew. I think we're going to get some more rain tonight. Towers of Doom. Yeah, Jerry K pops in and out on the regular. Trash day in the hood tomorrow. It's impossible to get parking anymore around here. I don't think I'm going to put the watering system on again tonight. I don't see the point to it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a trash collector. Some people are just too hot to handle, guys. Too hot to handle. We're back to the rod. We ain't moving that much. Oh, got nicer lawns looking. No cats tonight. Oh, peace. Quiet. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, Dingleberry. Ooh. What are we doing? Where's Trotsky? Did you eat him? Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Gonna take care of business. As they say in Baltimore, I gotta take care of business. There you go. One tree up top. There you go down. New frozen custard. Anybody goes to Vegas, go to Charleston at the Love's custard there. Amazing. Good stuff. got to get some cases of water. What are you doing, dumbbell? What are you doing? We got to definitely get some cases of water. Shopping this week. I'll have to check the ads to see if there's any good especials around the area. Okay. I've been out nipping a few cherries outside once in a while too. Been good, good, good. I guess I'm going to try to cut the grass. There's the, I don't know if you can see the crow there. There's the plastic crow that Craig sent. Hope I never see. I don't ever want to see a bear except in a zoo. Ooh. Talk about dropping a pant load, right? Same thing as a mountain lion. If you see a mountain lion, you're probably dead. You're probably not gonna live to tell about it. Yeah, the crow's cool. He's sitting there with his glass. He's sitting there with his glass over there. You keep the other birds away, out of the tomatoes and stuff. Do 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 do. Here's the ice cream guy, La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. It ain't warm. It's probably about 62, 63 degrees, maybe 64, 65, but I got a deep six this whole computer set up here. I guess I'll run it down to the CRC just to recycle and just drop it off. We're opening my package. Heard everything you like is a keychain. I thought it was a pretty cool, but mixer and hockey stick and plate. I think it was really, really cool. It even had a mixer on it. It even had a KitchenAid mixer. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. No smoke or smell in Santa Rosa, Nino. No. We wouldn't get that unless it was October, September, October. That's when our fire season begins. Once everything dries out because of the sun. And bake like you. Oh, it's cool. Let's look at that again then. Let's re-examine it. It's quite cool, the little tchotchkes on here. Let's see what we got. All right, we got an outdoor barbecue. That's really cool. So on here, we got a little barbecue grill. That's not a toilet. All right. We got a cleaver, not to be confused with Ward cleaver. All right. We've got a baseball bat. Here. We got a little doggy. On there, Porky. So that's really cool. And then on this one, we got a baseball bat. We have a what is this? I guess this is a serving cart. Cheese and bread. Right. That one's for the boss. Okay. Then we got a little what is that? A little glass for booze. You got the mixer. Oh, this one's Janet's. Okay, you got a plate with all right. You got a baseball bat, and you got Zoe on here. There's Zoe. All right. So this is mine. It has the Montreal Canadiens. It's got beer. Got beer there. Beer bottle. It's got the mixer. So this was pretty cool. It's got the plate. Isn't that cool? It's got the outdoor grill. So it's a lot of thought went into this. And then it's got the golf club here. I got to get out golfing. There's the golf club. This was given to me by Flan. One for the boss, one for Janet, and one for me. So I thought that was really, really cool. That was really, really cool. Really nice. Okay. Worth looking at again. Took a lot of time to put that together. I haven't seen Trotsky. Where the heck is he hiding? So very nice. Thank you, Flan. How wonderful that was. It's a great day. The stuff Judy sent. Appreciate everybody. Melissa, at home with Melissa for the nuts. These are my favorite. The honey roasted, yum yum. Delicious. I don't think the other crows have come down to investigate what's going on. Gonna probably have to cut the grass tomorrow. Yeah, it even has the grill on it. Oh, that's a hockey stick. It's hard to tell the difference. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. Yeah, I love my Canadiens. All right, Cindy. Flan's been around for a long time over here. I could, but I already got some junk that's hanging there. I already got that cell phone holder. Wow. Cindy, wow. They just love the way you take care of them. That's really cool. Let me get my other phone. Let's see what's in the news today. The News Hour with Rosie. Let's see what's going on today. What is going on with that? Oh, wow. Victims fighting for their lives after 7 people shot following a high school graduation ceremony. Holy smokes. Where was that? Oh no, he'll be along. Virginia graduation ceremony. 2 killed, others injured after Virginia high school graduation ceremony. 19-year-old suspect in custody. Suspect opened gunfire near Virginia Commonwealth University following a high school graduation. One of the victims killed was an 18-year-old male who had just gotten his diploma in him. Wow. Doesn't look like there's any end to the Bud Light boycott thing. Schwarzenegger gives vulgar take on the existence of heaven. What happens when we die? Nothing. You're 6 feet under. Anyone that tells you something else is an effing liar. Except in some fantasy. Oh man. Look at this, some witches dining on a deer carcass as part of their ceremony. God almighty. Lord have mercy on our souls. Oh. Pete Davidson lashes out at PETA amid puppy purchase backlash. F you. 7-Eleven employees attacked for refusing to sell cigar to minor. Wow. What a day. What a day. Hundreds of LGBTQ groups hit target with angry demand. 24-hour deadline. Well, what was that at? Witches. A nurse and nature lover in Canada reportedly captured footage of which it appeared two witches eating a deer carcass. Okay. Me and my grandpa put up a trail camera to see if we could see animals. We got a bobcat, which was pretty cool. But then they were horrified when they checked the footage and saw what appeared to be scantily clad women chomping down on the carcass at night. Oh, wow. Calgon, take me away. Calgon, take me away. How you doing, Nicole? What's up? Tragic. Oh, dude. There nothing happened. You're effed. There nothing happened to you. You're effed. Ah. Man, witches. Yeah, we had a girl at our church was coming up and nipping the communion host and taking it out in her pocket. People just don't even know they're doing wrong anymore. New York City air pollution among the worst in the world. Martha Stewart slams hybrid work, compares U.S. to France. What's that all about? What is that? Has waded into the remote work. People cannot possibly get everything done working 3 days a week in the office and 2 days remotely. Compared the state of in-person work to France, calling it a not very thriving country. Look at the success of France with their stupid, off for August, blah, blah, blah. That's not a very thriving country. Should America go down the drain because people don't want to go back to work? Man, that good old Protestant Puritan work ethic rolls right through. My kind of gal. CEO Elon Musk came down harder, calling it morally wrong. Work until you die. Do it up, man. Unreal. Yeah, I was kind of enjoyed Martha Stewart. I sent her a Christmas card when she was in federal lockup in West Virginia. I thought she might, send her a picture and everything. I don't know what happened. I'm sure she had it in her hand. Kind of like, what the heck is this? Have a Merry Christmas. All right. Oh, it's like terrible news day. I'm glad I didn't check it earlier. It would have probably depressed me. Let's see what's on MSNBC. Trump's tantrums, smoking gun liberals. Jack Smith is writing charges in Trump classified documents. Yeah. Taylor Swift and Matty Healy's breakup reveals a disturbing phenomena. I wonder what that is. It's a bummer when your best friend starts dating an apparent dirtbag. God, you think, what does she like? He smells of stale coffee and cigarettes. He looks like a hipster stork. You heard him bragging about how he watches humiliation porn, and don't forget the racism and anti-Semitism, except Taylor Swift is not your best friend. I don't know. Ended their brief relationship. Toss that loser into the trash. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It's too hard for me to even follow. I don't even know what it's about. So they didn't get along. I don't know. I don't know. MSNBC looks pretty boring site. Nothing going on today. That's weird. So she broke up with a guy. I mean, I don't know. Taylor Swift? I don't know. Larson? They're written so poorly. I mean, I don't even get the point of the article. It's like, women have dated dirtbags for, since the dawn of time, right? Bad boys are exciting. I don't know where Trotsky is tonight. I'm not sure. All right. I have no idea what that's all about. That's a news story I just read. I have no idea what's going on. Zero. Maybe you can make sense of that article, Amanda. I sure can't. cry for me, Taylor Swift. Didn't she have the concert with like the $1,500? Hey, Coyote, thank you, sweetie, for the sending the cool stuff. Thank you. He was just a rebound guy for Taylor. I don't know. They're making something out of it. I don't know what the heck it is. Got no idea. Like I said, it's above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade. It had to be you. It had to be you. Da 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 dee. Da da do do. Do 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 do. It's way above my pay grade. Everybody's a schlemazel these days. Hey, schlemazel. Taylor Swift, I don't know. That's a heck of a way to run a railroad. The only thing I know is she used to date John Mayer or whatever. That's all I remember. Beyond that, it's all a mystery to me. It's all a schlemazel. Do 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 do. It's all a schlemazel. Rosie Greer. I don't know, Amanda. I mean, I say so much about the. Oh no. No. Dingleberry has arrived. Hello, Trotsky. You schlemazel. All right. Do 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 do. What are we doing over here, huh? Give this chicken a good start too. Let the juices flow. It's all a schlemazel. Love John Mayer. Yeah, your mileage may vary. Did with the coffee park fire, running, trimming fruit trees. Yes. You probably first picked me up in like 2017. Something like that when the fires. We're going to make our own sauce tonight. Little bit of the schlemazel. John Mayer did gravity. A little bit of cayenne. We're doing our own spicing tonight. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Notice the fine measuring of ingredients here. Italian seasoning. It's all about the schlamazel. We're doing it up tonight. I just remember why I didn't really enjoy it. Well, thank you. Trying to get there 15 minutes, yeah. And a lot of them get knocked off. Sometimes your couple minutes comes with a high price tag. Just getting a good start on getting this chicken going. A real schlamazel. Probably a little too early to cut. Nice keto dinner. Nice schlamazel. I think I met Shimei through Camo Dave. No, Shimei was around years ago. Actually, he was around for quite a while. We're going to cut this chicken into little medallions. That's that noise. I thought it was dripping rain. There we go. I guess somebody got some drums. I don't know. Somebody got some drums. Yeah, line screw, yep. He had a video about Bud Light today. How people are starting to realize the power of their purchasing. That's good size. What an easy dish to make. I think I'm going to skip the pepperoni tonight. Ooh! Whoa-wee! Whoa, Nelly! That baby slipped right off of there. Let me get the spray, lest that stick. I always pick the best colors. A little bit of rice wine vinegar. There. Yeah, I just put Dawn on. Yep. Exactly what I did. Like you were reading my mind. Or I was reading yours. We're just going to make our sauce on the fly tonight. Real hack job. Yum, yum. Work this all together. This is really going to be extra tasty tonight. Work that all around in there. Let that get blended good. Cook that like a medallion chicken cacciatore. Yum, yum. Oh, that's going to be delicious. Absolutely delicious. GTV woks are great. Woks are wonderful. Gourmet cooking. We call it hack job. Put a little bit. Yeah, if Yan can cook, so can you. Put a tiny bit of H2O in. That's going to be delicious tonight. Now we just let that cook through. Work all together. That's the best way to make a tomato sauce for your spaghetti and stuff. 1 can of tomato sauce, 1 can of paste, tablespoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, some pepper, a little touch of rice wine vinegar, and they're going to be screaming it's so good. Let that simmer down. I think we're just about out of gas. Guess we'll have to finish this baby inside. We're going to have to get some gas tomorrow. Alright, let's finish this baby inside. Oh, the ex got custody of it. Too funny. Alright. Let's finish this baby off. I kind of figured we were probably reaching the end there. Oh, Trotsky baby, what are you doing? Trotsky, you little mutt. I ought to spank your butt. Spank your butt. Do 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 do. All right. All right, there we go. Let's get the heat on. Yum yum. So let's work this down a little bit now. Now it all depends on the intensity of the tomato flavor you want. I like a very high intensity flavor. Some may not. Oh, heck was that? Ooh, just lost that there. Very high intensity. Add a touch more water in there. Out. Out and see. Oh. 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 Out. Ah. Man, does that look good. Now we're going to turn that heat down a little bit. And let that just cook out a little bit. The Joy Juice Express. There we go. That's it. Schlamazel. It's all about the schlamazel. There we go. That is high intensity good. Very high intensity good right there. All right, let's see. IKEA stuff on the tape. That look wonderful. You want those medallions, that way they're nice and soft, they don't get all hard from being overcooked and then put in. It turns out wonderful. For a couple meals, I would add pasta. Yeah, I'm trying to cut down on pasta, carbs. This morning I had some eggs and those mini little hot dogs. That was a pretty good breakfast. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Let that cook out deliciously. I will never get heartburn or anything. What are we doing, knucklehead? I don't know what that noise in the neighborhood is. What that's all about. Oh. I have no idea what's that all about. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think your name is on the apron, isn't it? Cheryl HR Shake. Are you on here, Shimei? I don't know. Are you Joy Juice Rat? Wait. I'm not sure if you are or not. Do it up. I'm not sure. All right, take care, Flan. Thank you. Yeah, she did a great job. Even the she put a little Canadian Cheryl HR department, goat head, tunnel of doom. She got it all on here. Amazing. And just like that, we're ready for dinner. We don't have any pepperoni tonight. We don't really need it. This sauce should be out of this world. So we got enough for two multiple meals. I'll be in to get you guys in a second. Ooh, I think we'll do a separate video. We'll call it Cacciatore tonight. Medallion. Let's see, get a knife. I don't know where the hell all my steak knives went. Out and see, out, out, out. No home invasion. Let's move it, move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I'd like to move it, move it. I'd like to move it, move it. You're like, what's for din tonight? Where did our fork go? What is for dinner? Let's do it up. Trotsky, what's for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? How about a nice chicken cacciatore? Chicken breast medallions. Please like and subscribe. Always good stuff happening here on the Rancho. All right, there we go. Hey Phil, how you doing? Ooh. Let's give it a test. See where we stand in the flavor profile. Look at how nice and tender that is. Oh yeah. That sauce is so easy to make. No slaving over a stove for hours. Just real hack job. Real hack job. Nice and tender. All right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do we have to give you a piece? Must we? It's gonna be hot. You gotta wait. All right. Good night, Nino. Thanks for coming in. Yum, yum, Italian tonight. Oh, that's delicious. It's got that brightness of the tang. I should have thrown the mushrooms in. He is a bit of a slob. It's Amanda leaving. Oh, she's going to walk the dogs, I guess. Pink or turquoise? All right, we'll jump on down then. Oh, pups are in Pennsylvania for the summer. How about that? Did somebody come down and pick them up? Good old Harrisburg. You got stuff all over you. You got stuff all over you. Listen to that. Boy, that's an angry beaver. Please hit the thumbs up if you've not hit the thumbs up button. You got too much stuff all over you. Hey, Icy. All he wants to do is eat. He gives me that look like, man, if I had the ability to bash your face in, absolutely. You got all these things hanging on you. All these things, huh? What are you going to do about all these things? Huh? It's like you can feed me, but you can't touch me. Murder mittens. He's trying really hard not to claw me. You can tell he's like, oh, I want to do this so bad. And he's just kind of shaking his head, and his eyes are kind of rolling around. All right. If you could take a course or study something in college now, what would it be? I don't know. I guess the great books, like St. John's University in Annapolis, all they do is the 100 great books. That's all they study. That's the whole curriculum. This is really delicious tonight. What are you doing? It's just an easy way to have such a great meal when you cook that up. What would you do? What would you do, T.O.? You think so, Kelly? This cat wants to smash me to smithereens. Tomorrow night we're just gonna have to have leftovers. Shemay says, I would study music. Political science, that's what I majored in with philosophy. Had the best looking girls. He's like the Trotsky's like the MGM lion. Dun, dun, do, 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 do. Do 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 do. You got all these burrs in you. What are we gonna do, huh? You got all those burrs, huh? Oh, racetrack. God, now it's always that way. What did you think? You were gonna have a feast tonight? A bloody feast? It's a bloody feast. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. What's that noise? Good night, Barry. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Dinner is done. So we've had a good hangout tonight. So as usual, I want to thank my moderators. If you've not seen the video on my angels or the unboxing, please check it out on the A channel. In the meantime, thank you very much for everything that you guys do, all of my wonderful moderators, and for another beautiful night. Judy, thank you. Everybody that sent something, I really appreciate it. I will see everybody tomorrow.